Well, here's the bald eagle's address at the end of James Street in Kent. Just come down the end of James Street, turns into South 240th Street and Russell Road. Right here is the best viewing in the morning. The lighting is perfect. Yeah, it's actually right behind me, so this is where you want to come for the morning viewing of the eagle's nest at the end of James Street, Kent, Washington. Maybe we'll see the mate come in with his donation. Alright. I'll zoom out a little bit. He's already put the stick in. You can see it's a good sized nest. Got an excellent spot right on the curve here. There she's going to come up here on the limb, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's looking around, trying to figure out where she's going to get her next stick. And we're hoping to see her mate come in. He's coming in now with a stick. I'll back off a little bit. So they're working on the nest, the two of them. Here, got one in, here he comes. Alright, check that out. Brought that stick in. Two eagles working on the nest. My goodness. How cool is that? Yeah, they're getting it all squared away here. They're just busy. You can see it's a good sized nest. Well, when you get a nice day like this day, you can see it's a good sized stick they're weaving in there, and by the time it's nesting season, they'll have this all tidied up and looking good. A lot of people don't know they work on it, you know, almost around the clock, around the calendar here. But they find the proper stick, they do a little repair and get it all squared away. And I'll come in a little more. Well, there they are, both of them in there working. Oh yeah, they're just weaving it in there now. Look at this stick here. How cool is this? They're trying to decide, one wants it here and one wants it over there, so this will give you a good idea how the behavior goes on arranging these sticks in there. Oh, we like it down here. We get a lot of good videos here. Oh yeah, they're tugging and adjusting there. Look at that. Yeah, they're just busy. What a wonderful day to come down here and catch these eagles working on the nest. Well, the mate just flew in the tree. There they are. They're both on the same limb now. They're enjoying the sunshine. There's their call. Oh, look at that, would you? Oh yeah, they're going to mate. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You don't ever get this here. That's very lucky. Yeah, springtime for sure now. They're having the honeymoon right there. They've been hauling sticks in there and working on the nests. Oh yeah. Well, it's been a long winter. We're glad it finally warmed up here, so. Well, isn't that something? Well, spring is definitely here then, according to the eagles. I'll be ready for them. I better back off because she can see a lot better than I can. He left earlier to go catch a fish or something. She told him to go get breakfast, so he's out and about but hasn't returned yet. So we'll hang in here and maybe see him fly in. Mama just flew out. So she'll be coming in right shortly, just to stretch her wings. There she is landing. Look at that. We give a little call here. She's wanting some breakfast. Hollering for the male. Where are you? It's time to eat. There she goes again, sailing out. She'll be coming back in here. Flew over in the tree for a little bit. She won't be off too long because she's been incubating for about 3 weeks now, I figure. So we'll see how long it takes for her to get back on here. That'll be a good position. But she's tired of being laying down, and the male's taking too long, so she hollered and said, "Where are you?" She wants the fish, and then she'll get back on the eggs. So he does relieve her on the eggs. Oh yeah, here she comes back in, see? There she is. Now she'll ease it up. She's got her legs all bent down, and she'll, with her claws, talons pulled in, she's getting back on top of the eggs. See how low she can lay in that nest? My goodness. I'll come in as close as we can here. There you go. There she's looking around. Yeah, she's concerned. Where is this guy? Taking him a long time to catch a fish. Yeah. Well, we got good lighting anyway. We like that. We got to see her fly out and back in a couple of times, so there you go. Now she's looking over towards the east. That's where he went to fish. Wondering, where is this guy? Well, they've nested here for a few years now. Last year their eggs failed. It got too cold or something didn't go right. So we got our fingers crossed this year. We're hoping for some babies. And hopefully everything will go all right, because it's a perfect spot for viewing. We'll be able to see them flop their wings, see the babies poke their heads up. Or she's telling the other, oh, he landed, dang it! Oh yeah, they're talking about the other eagle in the air. All right. Well, they are just a-talking now. But there's another eagle soaring up high, and that's what they're talking about. Boy, look at that, would you? That was some kind of communication there. They're still looking up high. See the other one. She alerted him to that interloper in the area. Alright, well, we'll see if we can see a little head poke up. But he definitely came sailing in right away when she called him. A little warning there, give him alert. Got an interloper in the area. Well, looks like it's settling down now. Well, I'm going to talk some more. All right. Just talking about it. Well, maybe Mama will take a break and he'll, yep, Mama's taking off. There he goes too. They're going to soar around a little bit. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. Coming back in maybe. Both up on the limb. Here we go. Here's one of the little ones again. Mama's got her wing up. Papa's coming flying around with the snake, and the crows are right on him. Little one just pooped over the edge of the nest. There his head's up. He knows what the feeding call is. There's Papa coming. Oh, it's a fish. Look at that. It wasn't a snake. Nice sized fish. Well, he is a fisherman, isn't he? Well, all right then. Papa got a good fish, and Mama will get it ready now for these youngsters. How about that? Got to see the food. There's a little head under the, off to the left there. See him looking? Hey, I want some of that. I'm hungry. Like I said earlier, we saw him, and I think there's 3 heads, but there's 2 for sure. Now she looks like she's going to give him a bite. He's got his head up. Oh yeah, I want some of that. Oh yeah, the little one wants a bite of that. Only about a week old. Look at that little white head. There's the other head. Now there's 2 for sure. Getting ready for the feeding. Both adults are in the nest. Now we're hoping to have 3 heads pop up, but there's 2 for sure, right here at feeding time. Look at these guys. Healthy little guys with little bright eyes, they're hungry. Alright. We got here at the right time, feeding. Oh yeah, good looking guy. There they're hollering and communicating, having a good time here. Papa caught a good sized fish and they're all going to eat. Everything looks good. Babies are looking healthy. And a big enough fish for everybody to eat. So we got meal time here. There's a head stretched up. Look at that guy. Number 2's got his head up. Well, how wonderful is that? Isn't every day you can get to see the eagles feeding in the nest, especially at this age. About a week old. Gee whiz. How cool is that? Mama's getting a couple big bites for herself. I'm going to give the little ones a nibble here. Oh yeah. Yep, a little over a week old, I'd say. We've been waiting a while to get a video like this. Been just getting a little glimpse now and then, but it's good to see their heads poke up and get a little something to eat. Oh yeah, look at them stretch. They're way up high now. Look at these. But I'm both sticking right up there. Got their necks stretched up as high as they can. They want some food. Hey Mom, we're hungry. Give us a bite. You've been working on that fish there. Oh yeah, they're waiting patiently. She'll get them all fed. And Papa, he's on guard at the other end, keeping an eye out for the crows. Mama's divvying up the fish. There they are, 2 of the heads. He says, Mom, I want a bite of that. I haven't had a nibble yet. Oh yeah, now they're showing off. Look at that. Now one might be a male and one might be a female. The females are always 1/3 bigger, so we'll see what happens here. He's moving around. The female's the one closest to the adult. Oh yeah. He's got their mind on a fish dinner today. Seen Papa bring in that fish and they're hungry. Alright. Back off a little bit. There we go. Got his head up still. Hey, Mom, don't eat it all. Oh yeah, some happy babies here now. They got fish. Yeah, looks like a good sized one too. There you go. 2 heads moving back and forth. She's tearing up the fish for them. We get on a good feeding session here. We like that. I'll have another bite, Dad. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah, I think he's gonna be getting filled up. Oh yeah, the big piece in his beak now. I got a good chunk that time. The other one must be full already. He hadn't stuck his head up for a few minutes. There you go. Got one filled up, filling up the other one now. Oh yeah, good snack. Oh, getting a good, look at him. Oh, here's the other head coming up now. He wants a little more. Got 2 heads, one's a little lower. This guy's getting a good feed. Look at this guy. Got the father eagle feeding the babies. We know that because again, that black dot on the top of his head. Looks almost like a black heart. I don't know how he got that, but it's a good way to identify him. There we go. A good feeding session. Pretty good position here. We'll see if number 2 gets a bite now. So he's looking for a little snack. Look how big he's getting. My goodness. Yeah, they're checking everything out. gonna come over here and stretch that. And oh yeah, he's getting big. Look at that head now compared to the adult. So they're growing fast. Oh yeah, I got the wings there. Look at that. 2.5 weeks old now. They're getting very interesting. Yeah, they're looking for some scraps of food and trying out that bedding that the other adult put in there. They're liking that. Trying to get comfortable. Oh yeah, the other adult keeping a close eye on them. There you get to see the shape of the head, a profile shot now. So you're getting that charcoal gray. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, he's looking for a snack. Oh yeah, little guy's woke up now and enjoying the sun and kind of just looking around, yawning a little bit. Mama's up there just kind of keeping an eye on him. I want them crows coming by bugging him, which they do several times a day. When the adult flies by, the crows want the foods, the scraps, so they come sailing in here trying to get some. Well, this is going to show off his wings a little bit. This guy's pin feathers. Oh yeah. And the other one, he's kind of staying a little lower, but he's looking around. The adult's got the yellow beak and the youngsters have got the black ones. Their beak will stay dark for several years, then they'll get the white head in about 5 years and they'll look like the adult. Oh yeah. Interesting place here with the baby bald eagles. They're enjoying that sunshine today. We're enjoying it too. Oh yeah. They're still playing. There's Mama calling. I think she sees one of the adults out there. Yep. Papa may be coming in with a fish or something. The crows are after him. She's calling to him, but the crows are right on him, so. She's saying, bring in the food. Like he's sailing right in here. I'll back off a little bit. Gonna have a food delivery here. All right, there's Papa, just landed and brought in the food, and the babies are all excited about it. So is the other adult. Oh yeah, he's a hollering, look what I got. Yeah, we got the food delivery. I didn't see what it was. I see him bring in a fish one time. Well, we'll see how this goes. They're just talking about it. There we are. Look at that, would you? Whoa, a little squabble going on there. What's that all about? He must be wanting to feed the youngsters. He ain't ready yet, he says. Yep. Have a little squabble over the food. I've never seen this. Look at that. Hey, I didn't want you to have all that. Have a little eagle fight over the food. Be careful of the babies. Now, they don't usually do that. Well, isn't that something? You don't see that very often. That behavior I've never seen. Now he's settled down. He surrendered it to her. The male's one with a dot on his head. He doesn't normally act like that. I don't know what this is all about, but there's the baby. He's kind of sitting there. Look around. What's that all about? Can't you guys behave? We want some food. All right. Well, looks like everything's settled down now. Let's see what happens here. Call that the food fight, I guess. Well, you get to see a lot of interesting things. But like I said, I've never seen that behavior before. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe he wanted it for himself this time. She says, nope, the babies are hungry. He's got to listen to her because you see, she's 1/3 bigger than he is. And the birds of prey, the females are bigger and stronger, so he's got to mind his P's and Q's here a little bit. There's one of them looking up. There's Pop. He's going to go up on the limb, I think. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, he delivered the food, did his job, kind of got an attitude a little bit. Everything's okay now, and Mama will feed the youngsters here. Got one all ready to go looking out here. Come in a little bit more there. There we go. And the little one's looking up at Dad, wondering, what is that all about? Oh yeah, one's got his head up. She's tearing up the fish for whatever it was for the other one. We'll see how this feeding session goes. Look at this guy lifting up. There you go, look at that. Give me a bite. There you go. Yeah, we get to see him on the feeding session here. There's her beak. She gets a little taste too. Got them all lined up there. She'll divvy it out one at a time. This one and then that one. She'll get a little bite herself. All right. I think they're pretty hungry after that food fight they had earlier. Gee whiz. Okay, the eagle's sailing in now. Okay, landing with the food. Right here, landing with the food here. We're making a video for YouTube, but they come in for the feeding now. There's one of the youngsters. They're going to get up here and see what Mama brought them. There's a head coming up. I'll come in a little more now. There we are. There's two little heads getting ready for a snack now. We saw the adult dive into the river there and catch the fish. Now this one's got it. She must have handed it off to this one because this one's dry and is divvying it. Oh yeah, two big babies having a good fish feed here in the morning. We're at the end of James Street, Kent, Washington, right by the Green River. And these are little bald eagles, about 4 weeks old now. So we're going to watch them till they fly away. That was a crow that went by. Every time they bring food, they come sailing by trying to steal a piece. These guys are right in the right spot for breakfast. There goes that pesky crow again. There we get a bite. Alright. You can see the difference. They're getting bigger and bigger every day. On eagles, from hatch to flight is 12 weeks. So we've got several weeks left because these guys are only 4 weeks old now. Alright, we'll keep an eye on them. Alright, our eagles are still feeding away. Still got a few fuzzies left on the top of his head. Well, we saw the eagle go into the river and swim to shore. Didn't come back out of the water for quite a while. Then we walked down here to see what was going on, and she flew in the nest with the fish and now is feeding the youngsters here. And we're all excited about it. They're all in perfect position. You can see both of them there, and she keeps grabbing that little chunk of fish and handing it over there. Yeah, they got some table manners. She says, you'll wait your turn, you'll be next, here you go. Oh yeah. They've been nesting here, I think, for about 10 years. That's a fresh fish too, look at that. So we were watching them. Last year we got set up, but the eggs didn't hatch, so we decided to come down this year and check them out. There we go. We'll back off a little bit. You can see how bloody her beak is, so that's probably the liver and parts of the fish there. So, but they sure are enjoying it. Look at that guy. All right, reaching way out here, cleaning up what's left there. We'll try, see if we can see one of the other ones come in. Alrighty. Well, the eagle's on guard, and there's the nest. She's sitting pretty close. The youngsters are laying down. I see a wing move once in a while, so as soon as they deliver some food, I'm sure they'll wake up here. Oh yeah, there's one stretching a little bit. Let's see what he's doing here. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Man, look how big he's getting. Look at the size of that beak. That's just the baby, one of the babies. Oh yeah. There's the other one laying down. Look at that. We got two nice young eaglets here. I seen the pin feathers on the wing there. Oh yeah, he's getting big. Oh yeah. Well, it's been a few days since we've been here. You can see the difference in how they grow very fast. Yeah, they're moving around in the nest now. See what this guy is up to. Backing up to the edge of the nest. Oh my goodness. You see that? Well, that's how they keep their nest clean. I think he's well fed. My goodness. Yep, that's our bald eagle. There he is, getting really big now. And he has a twin in there, same size. There's the wing there. He's got his head up now. Look at that, would you? My goodness, these guys are growing. Well, when they get well fed like that, I guess they would grow fast. We'll watch them for a little bit here and see if one of the adults will fly in some food. But I think they're just going to take it easy. Yep. He's looking over there at his sibling a little bit. This one here's got his head up. They hear that crow calling again, so that's what that's about. All right. Well, the fur's flying off of this rabbit now. Look at her. Big chunks of fur, getting it all tore up here, getting it ready. They're liking that. Oh yeah, they still got good manners. They sit there and watch. Okay, we get a bite ready. A road-killed rabbit today. We've seen them bring in rabbits before. Saw them bring in a trout one day. That was way early in the season. Oh yeah, they're almost as big as the adult now. Look at that. Rabbit leg comes up there. There you go. Just cleaning it up here. That's a good prey item for them. Oh yeah. We got a little filtered light now, and they're just finishing up this rabbit. Look at that. Thanks. We needed that. There you go. Looks like it might be Papa, I think. There's a dot on the head. Yep, this is Papa. For some reason, he's got that black mark on the top of his head. So he's feeding the youngsters a road-killed rabbit. Actually, I think I seen that rabbit on the way down here. Oh, man, look at the size of these youngsters compared to the adult already. They are really getting big. Oh, yeah. Wonderful view of them feeding. I have a little Hasenpfeffer. Oh, yeah. The other day there was a couple of ospreys flew over and the youngsters were hollering at them. Keep an eye on everything. I guess they know their competition. Alright, we'll see if we get a close-up here feeding. Look at this. Big chunk of rabbit there. Look at that. Yeah, she was tearing the fur off and getting everything squared away, going to the inside. You're getting big chunks now. That's Papa and one of the youngsters. The other one's behind. He's got a big rabbit leg he's working on, so they're all getting fed here. Oh yeah. Papa's taking a little bit for himself now. Says, I gotta eat too. Oh yeah, look at this. There we go. What a great day. Come down here and get this close up with the eagles feeding in the nest. What a great spot on the Green River, Kent, Washington. Oh yeah, this is the male bald eagle. Like I said, we only know that because of the dot on his head. And that's just his little trademark. There's number 2 head poking up in the back. Wow, looks like it could be a dead barn owl, or going by the colors of the feathers, you just got a good glimpse of that in the foot. There you go. Look at that. What kind of feather is that? It's almost like an owl. My goodness, must have had a roadkill they picked up. Come in a little more on that. Well, how interesting is that? They've got a big meal. That was a big bird when they rolled that over, and very colorful feathers. Trying to figure out what kind of bird it is. There you go. Look at that. I would say some kind of owl, probably hit by a car. But they're recycling it, they're eating it. Well, how about that? Oh yeah, the foot looks like a bird of prey, absolutely. Well, now we get a good view of it. Look at that. Yeah, it's a dead owl, and it was probably a roadkill they brought in, and they're eating it up. 6.5 weeks old, these two now. And they're enjoying a roadkill. Well, isn't that something? Well, you don't see that every day. Alright, just had a food delivery. Back with some more food here. My goodness. See what we got going here. They were busy with I think it was an owl carcass, and she just brought something else in, or him, whichever the one is. Boy, they're bringing the food to them, that's for sure. They're getting plenty to eat here. Well, they need a lot of food. They're 6.5 weeks old now. They'll be ready to fly out of the nest in about 5 weeks. Well, look at that. We'll keep a close eye on them and see what they're going to do. Maybe we'll figure out what you brought in this time. Didn't take long to get that prey item. Oh, yeah. Well, they're just checking it out. See what happens here. Back off a little bit, maybe get her taken off here. Turn around now, getting ready to take off, I think. Youngsters are being well fed and well cared for now. My goodness. And there's the liftoff. Well, let's zoom back in, see if they're going to turn around and show us what they got. Don't think so. They're just laying low. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, got his wings out. Kind of stretching out a little bit. Watching a crow fly in. They're keeping an eye out for the adults. That's what they're doing. They're always interested in fresh food. They get quite a variety here. Fish, rabbit, had a dead barn owl roadkill. They get all kinds of things. Well, they're just patiently waiting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna flap his wings a little bit. Look at this guy, yep. Yeah, he's checking for some food, and if you get a breeze, he may stand up and flop those wings and exercise a little bit. But they're kind of watching for the adults to bring in some fresh food right now. Oh yeah, well, look at this guy. He's gonna show off them wings now. He's doing the eagle wing dance now. How about that? Stretching them right out there. He's got his head down because he's looking for food again. Oh yeah. Huge wings. These guys are almost the size of the adults already. They're about 6 weeks old. So when they're about 12 weeks, then they should fly out of the nest, somewhere around there. Oh yeah, he's gonna show off them wings some more. Oh yeah, he's just walking around. That's a huge nest. You can hold them, the adults, and all that food.
Oh, look at that.
He's flapping his wings now. He's doing the eagle dance. He's going to get his exercise. It's cooled down a little bit. I think he likes that. All right. His buddy is not interested. He's going to sit this one out. But we get a little more breeze, he'll exercise a little more. All right, we just got a delivery. Let's see what's going to happen here. Well, they definitely got something here. These are watching. The other one's behind the limb. Oh yeah, well, behind the limb's a good spot. Looks like he's getting first take on the food here. There you go. Well, we'll see what they got. There, yeah, they're handing out right now. Oh yeah, finishing up here. Look at that. Turn around this way, we get a good view. Well, these eagles are happy. They got a snack anyway. Oh, that's a good feeding. There, he's getting his. All right, to turn around now. Oh yeah, we're getting a little better position now. They shifted around. Well, the one on the right did. The adult still got the backside to us, but we'll see what happens here. We have a little bit of a fish dinner here. Just judging from the white meat. I haven't seen any red meat yet, so I think it's probably a fish. Oh yeah. Well, it's pretty handy. They can dive right out of the tree right into the river here, the Green River, and catch the fish. I saw him bring in a trout one day. Oh yeah, let's see what the adult's looking, making sure it's all gone. The other one's checking it out. We'll see what happens here. Just finishing it up. Oh yeah, he wants to take that off the beak. Well, that adult's got a beautiful white head, huh? Look how big the youngsters are. Almost the same size as the adults now. All right, see where he's gonna go. Back in the back of the nest checking things out. I'm gonna hop up on his limb. Yep. There's cleaning up the beak now. Hopped right straight out on the limb. Well, there you go. That feeding session is officially over, I guess. They finished it up. There we go. We're gonna clean that beak some more. How cool is that? Now the youngsters are running around in the nest. We'll come back in on them now. See what they think of the whole situation. There they are, well fed. A little bulge in his crop now. Now he's been looking down at the Green River, waiting for a fish to show himself. Dive down and try to get one. Oh yeah. Just a scratching up a little bit. Some beautiful blue sky today. What a great spot for eagle watching now. Nest trees right above the Green River, right at the end of James Street, Kent, Washington. It's right where James Street turns into Russell Road, actually. It's right there by the river, the bend. You make the curve and park, get out, and there's a nest. And you're up close and get some very good videos here. Oh yeah, look at him stretching those wings out. They're huge. Look at this guy. Another 5 weeks to be ready to fly off of here. Alright, looks like you're sailing in with the food. Alright, there's the fish down. What a beautiful video. This is going to be great. He just had, oh, now the other one comes in. They want to help feed. Alright. What a great shot. We've been waiting all morning and they went and fishing downstream and caught him a nice trout, it looks like, and he brought it in here. So now they want to decide who's going to feed the youngsters, and we want to see what's going on here too. So we'll keep an eye on it. All right, that one's going up on the perch, and it looks like Mama's going to be feeding because she doesn't have the black dot on the top of the head. There's part of the fish right there. I'll come in a little bit. There we go. All right, a nice fish. So, all right, we'll see what's going on. Both babies are hungry now. There we go. So they're going to have a little fish snack here. And she's got them, taught them some good table manners. They're just sitting right there. So just mind your manners now. I'm getting it all ready. Wait your turn. He's reaching over and she says, no, I'm not ready yet. But these guys, you can see, are about the same size as adult now. And they get a good fish snack here. So we're happy about that. Alright, well, they're now divvying up the fish and having a little snack.
How exciting was that?
That was absolutely wonderful. We got them landing with a trout, and there they are. And that's Mama feeding them. And she's got them all lined up here behaving themselves. They're taking turns, so they're doing good. And we're all excited about that. Alright, they're eating on that fish now. I moved back around the curve to get the better lighting. Oh yeah, they're enjoying that fish. That was great seeing the delivery on that. And like I say, the nest is right above the Green River, so he just flew down around the bend and caught him a trout, came back and delivered it. And now they're enjoying it. And that's Mama feeding them and Papa's out hunting again. What a great spot. Come down here and seeing them delivering fish and feeding, and our lighting is really good now. Oh yeah. The other one is kind of off to the side. He got a pretty good feed already, so that's to wait his turn. I'll get in position. There's a big chunk. Look at that. Big bunch of scales and skin. They eat everything there. Okay, Mama's circling with some food. Should be coming right in now. All right, I didn't see what it was, but we'll check it out here. So look at that, would you? Yep. Breakfast has been delivered. Well, they've been calling. I could hear them, and I got set up, and I saw her fly by earlier with that. She was in the tree and must have been preparing it. Then took off and circled the nest and landed in here, so. The youngsters knew the food was coming. They saw her when she first came back from her hunt. We'll try to figure out what it is. Oh yeah, look at him reaching under there getting a bite. She's got her back to us. Oh yeah, I can see the other one's head on the other side. Oh yeah. Well, they still got some table manners. Look at that. Mom's still in charge, or Dad, whichever this one is. I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah. She picks it up and they take it off her beak. Yeah, look at the size of that big yellow beak. Now the youngsters, they start out with the black beak, and then in a few years it'll turn yellow. All right. They're really chowing down now. They're getting right after it. All right. Feeding the youngsters. Kind of checking everything out in the sunlight. Reaching over, feeding this one, then that one. Making sure they all get fed. They're 8 weeks old now. So we got 4 or 5 weeks till they fly yet. So we got plenty of time to watch them. But they'll be exercising their wings and carrying on. We should get some good videos and documentation on that. But youngsters this side require a lot of food, so both the adults are hunting and carrying on feeding these guys. Oh yeah, she's just divvying it out here, a little for this one, a little for that one. They were calling earlier. As soon as they saw her sailing by with the food, they got excited. She went in the tree and got it ready, then flew in here and started feeding them. So we're having a good time here today. Oh yeah, check that out. Alright, she's at the edge of the nest now. I think she's about finished. I'll back off a little bit. Maybe we'll see her take off here. She's looking over at her favorite perch. Oh, there she goes, sailing out. Alright. How cool was that? There's our eagle. Got a breeze blowing there, testing out their wings. Look at that. My goodness. They're 9.5 weeks old now, so they're flapping around every time that breeze comes by. They want to test out those wings. Oh yeah, I'll back off a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, look at this one doing the wing dance. The other one's spreading his out. There you go, exercising. Look at these guys. Well, how about that? Whoa, he's keeping the nest clean there. There you go, he's exercising those wings again. Every time that wind blows, that energizes them. They like that. And they're always looking for Mama or Papa too to bring in some food. But today, well, they decided, well, we're going to exercise. There you go with the wings again. Yeah, they're right at 9.5 weeks old now, so won't be long and they'll be sailing out of here in a week or so. They'll hang around though. The parents will keep feeding them in the nest, and they'll get back in the nest, take a break, eat in the nest. They won't abandon the area. But their first flight from the nest to the next tree over will be in about a week or so. Right around 2 weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Well, they're enjoying that. Oh yeah, he's doing the eagle dance now, flapping his wings. Look at this guy exercise. Oh yeah. This is going to be great. Yeah, he's trying to get his buddy to exercise with him. See, they're 9.5 weeks old now, so in another, say 2 weeks, they should fly out of the nest. She'll keep feeding them here, and then they'll fly back in, and then she'll teach them everything they need to know. Alright, his sibling is laying right on top of the nest. He just flapped his wing over a little bit. So he is waking up. So one laying down resting, one on the limb. So they're all accounted for. I've scanned the tree and been listening for the adults. I don't see any of them yet, so hopefully we'll see him bring in something. I'll zoom in on the nest this time. See if we can just see the top of his tail and his wing there. There he is. That's him laying there, kind of taking it easy. What a great spot for eagle watching. I'll come back in on him now again. There he is. Right in the sunshine, posing really good. Look at the leaves. You can see the caterpillars been really busy. We got a lot of them around. These guys are interested in the fish and the roadkills. I actually saw them eating a barn owl in there that was hit by a car. Got that on one of our videos. Alrighty. Oh yeah, just sitting there on the limb. Other one in the nest, just see his head poking out. They're happy campers today. Alrighty. There's our eagle preening. Sitting up here in the tree this morning. It's early, getting everything squared away. I haven't heard any of the youngsters calling, the juveniles, but I'm sure they're not far away. This is the nest tree again. We're down at the end of James Street. And this one's just a preening up. Getting all those feathers squared away, and we're down here to see if we can see where the youngsters are. Alright, doing a little preening here. Well, one of the adults just landed in the tree without any food, and these guys started calling and talking about it. They're all excited now. One calls, then the other one calls. And no, there was no fish. I was waiting for Papa to come in. That's Mama, no fish. He looks over here. Yep. They're almost 13 weeks old now. They're right around 13 weeks. There's a food delivery. All right, bringing it in. Looks like a rat or something got the tail swinging. The adult just dropped it off, and this one got it. Well, he was in the right spot for that delivery. Look at that, would you?
He was waiting right.
Yeah, he's was the adult. We just got here just in time. I just got set up, and I was focused on the bird, and the adult here flew in. I'm trying to check the head here and seeing if it's the male or the female. I don't see the dot on the head, so this may be the female. All right, we got a happy camper. He got a snack, and it looks like a rat. But that's all right. Well, that was just about, I can't believe my timing on this. I zoomed right in here, and then comes the delivery. Now, I don't know where the second sibling is, but he wouldn't be too far away. So now the adult's cleaning the beak on the trunk of the tree there. And this is the spot where they had the nest collapse, and there's nothing left of that, and we're hoping they will rebuild and go ahead, and we'll be able to see them next year. Oh yeah, he's got possession of the food and just a calling now. And the adult is very happy with himself, or herself. And just cleaning the beak off. Now he's starting to eat. Look at that. Both of them in the same tree there, and they're just having a good time. Great food delivery. Oh yeah, you can see the size of that youngster is just as big as the adult now. They're 13 weeks old. So that's a good sized baby now. That's all is good here at the eagle nest. Yeah, he's settling down a little bit now. He got the food guy's wing out. That's called mantling. He does that to hide the food from the other one so he can't see it, and that's how he protects his food. Oh yeah. They're looking real good here. Oh yeah, he's tearing into it good now. The fur's flying, the skin's flying. He's filleting it out, getting big chunks of meat. Still got his wings out mantling, hiding the prey from his sibling. Don't want the sibling coming in trying to get a bite. Our lighting is pretty good, and we're getting the calls and everything. There you go. Now watch. See if he tears out a chunk here. There he's pulling on it. There you can see the skin. It could be a muskrat or a regular rat, but we're thinking muskrat here. Oh yeah. How lucky was that? Get the delivery, and now we get to watch him eat. And he looks like he's thoroughly enjoying it now. The other sibling is behind me across the street, so it may have been fed and didn't come in to bother him. Because usually when the adult lands with food, they're both right there. The other one will fly in. We'll call that pretty good then. Oh, he's gonna look like he's gonna cough up a casting. Yep, he's gonna cough up a casting. I think he was just look like, oh, he's still working on it. Yeah, he's gonna bring up that casting. Alright, still working on it. That's that little pellet, undigested food. There it goes, got the casting coming out. Alright. Well, that's it. How often do you get a shot of the eagle bringing up the casting? That's the undigested part, feathers and bones inside. It is really good. Alright. Oh yeah. They got a good call. Once you hear it, you'll never forget it. That's the sound of a juvenile bald eagle calling for breakfast. Alright, one of them just took off and the other one spread his wing out. Let's see if I can get this one done to take off. I'll watch here and see. Oh yeah, he's getting ready, I think. Here we go. And then one landed back in the tree. There you go. Well, see, they do fly good now. We're trying to make a little video here. Well, isn't that great? Alright, here they are. The one flew back in where the nest is supposed to be, or was. Because Papa or Mama came in this morning and dropped food off. They still drop off food there. And the one is over on the limb, so. The one in the crotch there, that's where the nest was. Just look around, see if there's any scraps, and that's exactly where the adult dropped off the food this morning. Then these two sat on the limb and enjoyed each other's company and calling for a while. And now they're waiting for the adult to come back with more food. But they're flying strong and good now. The adult brought in some food and they're all sitting here by the nest. One's all got the wings spread out. He's maddling, hiding whatever this one brought. I don't see where the other one is. It might be behind him. Yeah, it looks like there's two of them there. So we got one adult there, made the delivery, and these two are right in the crotch where the nest used to be. And they're just a holler about the food. Look at it, now there you go. Now this adult flies, and this one's took over the perch. Alright, we'll see what he does here. He wants that food. Let's see here. I'm a hungry camper. Absolutely. Yep, feeding time at the eagle nest early in the morning. This is breakfast. And they're all excited about it. Alright. You can see there's only just a few little strings of grass left from the nest, but see, the adults are still feeding them in that same place, so. There's the other one back there, see? He's got the food maybe. Oh my. They can't hardly stand up in the nest anymore because there's nothing left. But the adults, just through habit, keep feeding them there. Alright. There we go. He's going to work his way up. And we'll keep an eye. Oh yeah, there he's tearing into something. I can't tell what it is. Looks pretty good size. It's like a good sized prey item. We'll try to figure out what it is here. Definitely tearing into it. Well, here's a good feeding session. The one on the limb didn't get it, and the one in the crotch looks like he's eating a possum, so we'll keep an eye on him, see how this feeding session goes. They were waiting all morning, and one of the adults brought it in, so looks like a happy camper in the crotch there eating on that possum. And I think the one on the limb there was the one that got fed earlier this morning, so but it doesn't appear to have a full crop, so he's ready for more food also. Well, they're still taking good care of them, bringing them the food. They've been flying really good too. They fly around the tree, they fly over the golf course and back, so they have no trouble flying now. They're good, strong flyers. Yeah, they're going to be all right. Yeah, he's just a chowing down. The other one's just kind of watching him now. Just finishing up the snack now. Still giving us a good view. And it doesn't look like it was a fish. It had a little fur on it, looked like. Could have been a squirrel or anything. They get a lot of road kills, and they clean up a lot of road kills. They've learned to fly around and check out the road. That's good. I hear the kingfishers again on the river, flying up and down catching little fish. Okay, he's turning around now, getting up on the limb. There it is dangling, so maybe we'll see what it is that he's eating. We'll just check it out. I see skin and you see how they can eat on the limb. They don't have to be in the nest. They're getting so big now. My goodness. A few weeks they can be on their own. Oh, that's interesting. We got him a couple of days ago bringing up a casting of all the fur and the bones and feathers that's undigestible. Oh yeah, look at that. There you go. Let's see what he does here. My goodness, he can't eat all that, can he? My goodness, this is amazing. Look at this. No, that's a bit much. Yeah, he bit off more than he could swallow that time. I have to hook in there and pull. We'll see. Yep. Oh my goodness. You got to be kidding me. Down the hatch. That is unbelievable. Well, that was quite a bit. I can't believe that. Well, that'll kind of fill him up, won't it? My goodness sakes. My, now we got him swallowing a big chunk, and the other day we got him bringing up a casting. Well, how lucky is that? Back up just a little bit here. Well, he can definitely say he's full. I'll shift from side to side, kind of round in a circle. There's our eagle preening. Sitting up here in the tree this morning. It's early, getting everything squared away. I haven't heard any of the youngsters calling, the juveniles. But I'm sure they're not far away. This is the nest tree again. We're down at the end of James Street. And this one's just a preening up. Getting all those feathers squared away, and we're down here, see if we can see where the youngsters are. Alright, doing a little preening here. Well, one of the adults just landed in the tree without any food. And these guys started calling and talking about it. They're all excited now. One calls, then the other one calls. And now there was no fish. Was waiting for Papa to come in. That's Mama, no fish. He looks over here. Yep. They're almost 13 weeks old now. They're right around 13 weeks. There's a food delivery. All right, bringing it in. Looks like a rat or something got the tail swinging. The adult just dropped it off, and this one got it. Well, he was in the right spot for that delivery. Look at that, would you?
He was waiting right.
Yeah, he's was the adult. We just got here just in time. I just got set up, and I focused on the bird, and the adult here flew in. I'm trying to check the head here and seeing if it's the male or the female. I don't see the dot on the head, so this may be the female. All right, we got a happy camper. He got a snack, and it looks like a rat. But that's all right. Well, that was just about, I can't believe my timing on this. I zoomed right in here and then comes the delivery. Now, I don't know where the second sibling is, but he wouldn't be too far away. So now the adult's cleaning the beak on the trunk of the tree there. And this is the spot where they had the nest collapse, and there's nothing left of that, and we're hoping they will rebuild and go ahead and we'll be able to see them next year.